Afternoon, and I've got a bit of workshop time for myself, so I thought I'd come on down and have a bit of a chat about what's been happening with Laverha recently. As you might have realised, the original shocks that I did have on Laverha had lasted well over 8 years. As a matter of convenience, they were simply a convenient eBay purchase when I first built the bike up. I think they came from a seller located in Brisbane, and I think with shipping, the two shocks were about $130, so 8 or 9 years ago. Anyway, needless to say, the bushes were flogged out, and the shocks themselves were probably just about had it. So what I decided to do was upgrade, and I looked at a couple of marketplace leaders. I looked close to home at a motorcycle suspension specialist based in Brisbane, and I also looked at YSS Australia, more so YSS located in Seaford, Victoria. And I had a look at both shock absorbers, twin shocks on offer. I did look at the business lane that was located in Brisbane, and I also looked heavily at YSS offerings, especially here in Australia. I have a few friends over in Western Australia who've run YSS suspension on their classic bikes and things like Katanas and Yamaha TX750s. So without wasting much time, I had a look around, asked my friends who have similar motorcycles, and I settled on YSS. So I quickly whipped off an email to YSS Australia, which are located at Factory 292 Brunel Road, Seaford, Victoria, and there's their telephone number. So I banged off a bit of an email giving my particulars, included a few images of the bike, and more specifically the weight of the motorcycle, wet, and also my weight, and I also included the sorts of use that the motorcycle would see. So being a cafe racer, long trips are simply out of the question due to my aging back and sore hips. So just a spirited Sunday ride would be the absolute use of this particular bike. Now, after a few emails with YSS, and I dealt with the wonderful Adam there. There we go. Let's have a look at the card. There we go. Dealt with Adam. Wonderful. The feedback, the responses to my inquiry was just spectacular, just amazing, and it gave me a great deal of confidence there and then. I provided a few technical details about the motorcycle, what it actually was originally. For those of you that might not be aware, it was originally a 1973 Yamaha TX750. And when I received the bike, or acquired the bike, it was certainly far from original. In fact, it was it would have been quite an expensive restoration project. So over a period of 16 years, I converted it and built it up to be a Laverha SFC replica. So it's affectionately known as Laverha in motorcycling circles. Anyway, back to the suspension.